Anyway, live TV, right? Okay, so I just want to thank everybody, first of all, for all of your comments and concerns, and especially the messages I got really made my day. Gave me some reassurance as far as if surgery ever does become an option or if it doesn't. So here is what happened. I know a lot of people kind of thought from my picture yesterday that yes, I was having surgery, which I was not. I went in for a second cortisone injection. So I'd had one April 18th and then yesterday, which was the 16th. So the first one kind of, like I had said, brought me to about 70% less pain than what I had in the beginning. And yesterday's shot, I believe, I said I was going to, being optimistic was the word I used. I'm thinking this one is going to be exactly where I wanted it to be. Only time is going to tell. I'm really feeling that this one has taken away like 99.9% of whatever pain I had left. And there's a little numbness, but it's not all day long. It's not a full thing, and it's not my whole leg. It's so much different than what it was before. So went to the doctor today and kind of got that extra reassurance that, you know what, just by one day after, post-injection, how things were, based on what they were, a month ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, we're headed in the right direction. We're hopefully, now this isn't like quoted from him, but hopefully heading away from surgery. Not saying that, that may never ever be I don't want to call it an option because it's not. But where do I go from here? Okay. One day at a time, right? One day at a time. And I feel like I've saved my butt one more time from some sort of surgical procedure. As far as it, because I know a lot of people are like, well, these things can cause, permanent nerve damage and all these other things. And if you don't get it fixed now, it's only going to cause more problems down the line. Well, here's the thing. Yes, I've gotten an injection. Yes, I've gotten 2 injections. I don't just now sit on the couch and keep my fingers crossed that nothing happens. The whole idea here is to remain proactive, to continue with the therapy under the care of the doctor to where both of us are feeling like, hey, this is something that we're comfortable with, that we're moving forward with. And he told me today, he said, we're looking at, this is going to be kind of a long, slow process. And I'm kind of okay with that, as long as it doesn't turn me into the whole, like, let's do surgery next week type thing. Last week that was kind of what was on the plate, and it's not. I'm hoping it stays off. So that is where I'm at with things, and I am hoping that that's where I stay with things. It still kind of worries me, but I'm not going to flip out like I was flipping out last week when I was like, this may not work. It's just not. Just by how I feel, just a little over 24 hours later, I'm feeling way more optimistic than I was 2 days ago and even yesterday. So, like I said, it's not something that I can just go back and do whatever the heck I want. It's still a trial and error. It's still a graduation process of as far as what my exercises are. Like I'm in like this little area right here. Like these are the exercises that you're safe with right now. And as far as like exercising at the gym, forget about it. That is not even something that is driving me crazy. But it's not in my near future to where I'm like, yes, I can totally do this. So I am going to take you the rest of the week through everything and obviously update you here and there about how things are going, because, like last time it was the whole left side of my back, and that was like freaking amazing the way that went through just with this McKenzie therapy. Look it up. I'm not kidding you. If you find a doctor, now there's only like one in this area and I'm seeing him that does this therapy. And I can remember when I had the MRI a few weeks ago before I had the first injection, and he said, I've seen MRIs way worse than this and they have not had to have surgery because the therapy has worked for them. So fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything else that can be crossed, that, I remain patient And don't get too crazy. He kind of said the word running with my name in the same sentence today, and I was like, that doesn't happen. We don't go in the same sentence. But like other exercises that I want to do in the future may be possible, or they may kind of still cause issues. And I'm going to find out exactly, like, I don't want to say something that I thought he said, but I'm going to find out exactly how he explained to me what I'm looking at now, because I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, you have this sciatic nerve thing, and you should, you know, it's pressing on a nerve. It should, you know, be surgical. That's the only way you're going to get out of the pain, or this, that, or the other. Or maybe if you do this stretch, or maybe if you do that stretch. Or my favorite one is soak your foot in apple cider vinegar. Dude, I tried it. It doesn't work. Sorry, it doesn't. I saw it posted, and I even joked about it with the doctor, and I was like, look, I tried it, because, I mean, I was at that point. It's a nerve. It requires more. It requires some sort of therapy. You know, not everybody's in that same position where they're like, hey, I could, you know, get surgery, or I could not get surgery. And I had options. Some people don't. And like I said, until those options run out, and I'm hoping that they never do, surgery won't be in my book. I hope I never have to get to that page where I turn it and it is surgery. But I'm very, very thankful that the injections have done what they're supposed to. And I am even ever so more thankful that I found this doctor, because in all honesty, some of the things that I've been told by another doctor that I should be doing is not common to my, I don't know how to say it, to my ailment, I guess, because everybody's different. Everybody would do, I mean, remember I showed you the exercises I was doing for the left side of my back when that was an issue. I'm not even doing that for the right side of my back. It's totally different. And it's one exercise, and I may just show you tomorrow what it is. And like I said, it's not something that would work for everybody. So just know that you do have options, and go and outweigh them. Figure it out. I mean, like, if you're like, I have to have surgery and that's where I'm at, then that's fine. I was not there, and I hope I never get there. But it was to say that I wasn't scared would be a big fat lie, because I really was. But now I'm feeling a little bit more at ease, to where, like, okay, we're headed on the other path. We're headed away from surgery to where, in the long run, I should be able to return, hopefully, to most of my activities that I was doing before, with some modifications, and I'm okay with that. But the sooner I can return to the gym and do the exercises, the happier I'm going to be. But so I have to totally listen, and I have to be proactive and do exactly what I'm told. So that, I just wanted to update everybody, and once again, thank you guys all. Seriously, some of the messages I got were like, oh, you know, and then I cried Monday. That was enough. But yes, some of the messages I got were really heartwarming, and the comments from yesterday with everybody like, hey, I hope that, you know, I just wanted to let you know where I'm at with things, where I'm going, and things are looking good. So hopefully they'll stay the same way, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So thanks again for getting on, and I'll see you later.